I'd like to share a story that happened in Chowchilla, California back in 1976, where 26 children ranging from ages 5 to 15 were kidnapped from a school bus. These kids were shoved into two dark vans, were driven to a quarry, and were imprisoned in an underground trailer there for about 30 hours. They ended up being able to escape and were taken to a local hospital. They were looked at, there was no major injuries on any of them, and they were released. Sometime later, some psychologist came in and met with a lot of these kids and did a study on them to look at their psychological effects and the experience that might have had on them. And nearly all of these children suffered from severe long-term effects on their psychological, medical, and social functioning. These effects were incredibly debilitating for them for years and for their family. One boy in particular, though, had significantly less problems than the others. And they started to question this boy and figure out what was different. What happened was, as he realized that they were going to be stuck there for a long time, he realized they needed to get out of there. And so he enlisted help of some of the other boys that were there, and they dug a hole out of that enclosure. He was able to get them all out of there and free them. Him being able to look back at that experience and say, despite being in that traumatic experience, I was able to overcome it, was pretty huge for him. And the theme for those that have gone through trauma is that they're unable, in many cases, to overcome their anxiety, and they remain defeated. When there's an experience that reminds them of their traumatic situation, it brings them back to that period where they felt trapped, they felt helpless, that there was nothing that they can do, and they feel virtually imprisoned. As kids, as they go through the effects of trauma, just being able to feel that they can overcome this, that they are capable, that they don't have to be stuck in that fear, and putting them in situations in life where they feel like they are able to overcome that trauma is very pivotal. And if you're looking at this experience of this boy, he was able to remain engaged, and he focused energy on being able to do something instead of being stuck in that moment.